From June 1, the rules in Queensland will follow State 2 of the three-step plan. Here are the answers to the questions many have. Can I visit my friends or family? From June 1, 20 people, inclusive of children, will be allowed to visit other households for the purposes of socializing. However, people should be cautious. Can I have a party? If you are only inviting 20 people, inclusive of children, you are allowed to have a party. 20 people are allowed to gather in outdoor spaces. Can I go to a restaurant or café? Cafes and restaurants will be allowed to seat a maximum of 20 people. Businesses will need to ensure each customer has at least 4 square meters. Can I work out outdoors? Outdoor gym facilities will be reopened and outdoor boot camps will be allowed with a maximum of 20 people to a group. Can I go for a swim? Swimming pools will be allowed to reopen, but they could be capped to a maximum of 20 swimmers at any one time. Beaches will now remain open. Can I go to the library? Libraries may open with restrictions. Capacity must not exceed 1 person per 4 square meters including staff members. Each library must have a COVID-19 safety plan. Can I let the kids loose on the playground? Public playgrounds will be open again. Physical distancing and hygiene should be practiced with the little ones. Can I go back to the office? Each business owner can make decisions about what makes the most sense for their situation. Employers must allow employees to work from home where it is reasonably practical to do so. Can I leave Brisbane? Regional travel to within Queensland for a holiday is possible. All overseas travel, with very few exceptions, have been banned and is not likely to resume until next year. When am I allowed to leave my house? You can go out to shop, to work or study, if this cannot be done from home, for fresh air and exercise with a maximum of 20 people, and for recreational purposes and socializing as long as you're observing social distancing. Can I go shopping? Retail stores have been allowed to open. This is under the provision that they follow the 4-meter rule. Can I get a haircut or visit my beauty therapist? Capacity must not exceed 20 customers or 1 customer per 4 square meters including staff members on the premises, whichever is the lesser. Can I get tested if I haven't been overseas? Queensland Health has announced that anyone with the slightest flu-like symptoms should get tested. If you work with vulnerable people, for example, in a nursing home, boarding school, or any other kind of residential facility, and you experience any respiratory symptoms, no matter how mild, you must be tested. Can I attend weddings and funerals? Weddings will be allowed to have up to 20 guests, while for funerals a maximum of 100 people is allowed while following the 4-meter rule. Can I go for a drive? Yes, you can go out for a drive. Are dentists open? Yes, dental services are now open. Are the pubs open? Yes, pubs can seat up to 20 patrons at any one time, as long as they can allow 4 square meters per person. From the 10th of July, up to 100 people will be allowed to dine in. Are schools, TAFE colleges and universities back in session? Yes, all students are back at school as of Monday the 25th of May. What about cinemas, entertainment venues and museums? Museums, art galleries, and historic sites can have 20 visitors at a time. Indoor cinemas, concert venues, theaters, arenas, auditoriums, stadiums, nightclubs, outdoor amusement parks, zoos, and arcades are set to reopen on the 10th of July. All venues will be allowed to host up to 100 people at a time on site. Can I move house? You are allowed to move houses but keeping in mind the social distancing rules. What does the Australian government's contact tracing app do? Dubbed COVID Safe, the technology is based on digital contact tracing, modelled on a similar app used in Singapore. Its purpose is to suppress the issue of community transmission where the infection is spread between people in public. How long will this last? Queensland is currently in stage 2 of a 3-stage process on easing social restrictions advised by the federal government, to be rolled out over the next 2 months. However, there is no concrete timeline, and the state governments are not required to follow every recommendation. Certain protocols such as physical distancing may be in place for several more months to come. The World Health Organization has warned that relaxing lockdown restrictions too quickly could lead to a resurgence of the outbreak.